Today on eSkate Will It Work, I'm going to put a WowGo free ESC into a 2020 Lycaon GR. For those who aren't aware, Lycaon as a company are gone. They ran away with people's money, they stopped answering messages, they just fell apart, and it's a damn shame because at the time they made a rather decent board which is quite identical to TeamGee's H20, although the main difference being that these use a Hobbywing ESC. At the time, these initially did have a linear ESC. Thankfully they offered an upgrade ESC, but they stopped doing that, which is a shame. I've been convinced that the WowGo 3 Hobbywing ESC could work with this model, and as you can see it has the same motor inputs, the XT30s, it has the same power button. The only difference being is that the Lycaon GR has a wire running through to connect the two enclosures. The other difference is that the charging port has an XT30 connector, which is a little bit different, but you can always reuse the one on your board. As always, it's got the XT60 battery connectors, no difference there. Before I use the original TeamGee style motors, which can only fit the larger 120mm cloud wheel donuts, I'm going to see if it will work with EQ MTS's 105mm donut wheels and more recent hub motors, which have 5 holes on the hubcap, far easier to change. They're also used on the Meepo V4S, exact same connectors too. The first step for me was to hook up my existing WowGo 3 ESC and 105mm Meepo V4S motors to the main battery on the Lycaon GR. The battery is still working after 1,400 miles. It's quite impressive, and so yeah, I just need to turn it on and hopefully it'll pair up. No braking errors. Lycaon and TeamGee's hub motors, they've now been plugged into the WowGo 3 ESC. It was a bit confusing, a lot of extra cables, but it's reached, which is the main thing. So now I can test it and see if it works. This time I'm using the EQ MTS battery to power this instead of the Lycaon GR battery. Powered on, paired, will it rotate? Oh, nope, that's not good. That's myth busted then. You cannot power the Lycaon GR hub motor with a WowGo 3 ESC. However, you can use more recent hub motors, which is quite a relief, because I'd rather have those than these ones where all I can use is very small wheels or very big wheels.